rogue agent down. The rogue agent has been neutralized.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy CJ and I'm back again with another Division video. So I got another Darkzone build for you guys. This build is not for last stand, so if you're looking for last stand build, this isn't it. This build is really good for Darkzone, whether you're solo, rogue hunting, or going rogue. This build is really good for going rogue, especially if you're solo. So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into the build. So I'm using 4-piece Banshee, 2-piece tack, and a reckless chest piece, obviously with the Ninja Bike backpack. Now, Banshee, of course, is always good in the Darkzone, and then the 2-piece tack will give me the max skill haste, and the reckless chest piece, which I'm going to go over later in the build. So let's just get into the weapons first. I'm using a lightweight M4 with 22k base damage, and it's got adept, competent, and responsive. Now, normally I would use unforgiving. I decided to try out responsive, and it's been working out for me. So you can use unforgiving if you want. I think responsive is also good as well. So just kind of play around with it and see what works for you. I'm not really stacking adept, but you can do it with this build. Kind of, like, if you pay attention, you can stack it. Most people, if you run exactly how I'm doing it, may not be able to do it as much, but it can be done. All the mods are crit damage and crit chance mods like usual. I don't really use my secondary that much, honestly. Like, in the gameplay I never really use it at all. I didn't even have, actually had no, like, nothing on it really, but I just put stuff on it for the sake of putting the build together. But this has 20k base damage, and it's got competent, deadly, and unforgiving with crit chance and crit damage mods. You can put another secondary, another M4 with other talents or something else to make use of the secondary gun, but I don't really use it, so that's pretty much it. So let's go into my gear. Now, the reason I use the reckless chest piece, now let's go into the Banshee. Now, the 4-piece Banshee, while rogue, all ammo is completely refilled, and then damage taken from non-rogue players is reduced by 10%. So that reduced damage from 10% that you guys see from the 4-piece Banshee basically cancels out the increased incoming damage by 10% from reckless. So basically I'm getting the increased damage by 8% without actually taking any more damage. So basically it just canceled it out. This is the only combo that you can actually use reckless and it work like that. You can't use it with Alpha Bridge or anything else. So that's why reckless is actually really good if you are going to run Banshee, especially with 1.7 and Ninja Bike. You can kind of make it work so you're not too squishy and all that other stuff. So that's pretty much it. If you're going against rogues, this may be a bit of a problem for those newer PvP players, because you will be taking the reckless damage, but of course you will be doing more damage as well. So just want to keep that in mind, and this fucking AI got in my way. But that's pretty much it. Now it's rolled into firearms with health and skill haste with 2 electronics mod with skill haste on it. My Banshee mask is rolled into firearms with skill haste and firearms mod with skill haste. My Tactician's Authority knee pads are rolled into firearms with health and firearms mod with skill haste and the first aid self heal mod. My Ninja Bike backpack is rolled into firearms with health and ammo capacity, electronics mod with skill haste, and 2 first aid self heal mods. My Banshee Shadow gloves are rolled into electronics with skill haste, crit damage, and crit chance. My Banshee Shadow holster is rolled into skill haste. And that's pretty much it. And let's go into the skills and shit. Now, my pulse, I'm using a recon pulse for this build. It has a 17-second cooldown, which can be lower if you do just put a like electronic small with skill haste instead of firearms, but you can do whichever, it doesn't really matter, just in case you want the extra damage or the better cooldowns. 13 crit chance, 13 crit damage, 70-second cooldowns. Pretty good. You can use a conceal if you want, but it's not very good. I don't really use conceal like that, but of course it is a viable option. My heal, I'm using an overdose. Heals me for 125k with a 26-second cooldown, which is alright for me. If you want to use a booster shot to get the damage mitigation, you can. And it has a 23-second cooldown with a 75k heal. And that's pretty much it. My talents are critical save, strike back, precision, and one is none. If I hit headshots, then it just doesn't consume the bullets. But obviously, if you do want to run on the move, obviously it's a good option, so definitely try it. If you're a newer player, I'd recommend, of course, using on the move. I've been trying out different stuff, which is why usually I'm switching on the move to something else in the middle of my build videos. That you guys can see, I don't usually have it on. That's the only reason why. There's other valuable options. You don't always have to use on the move. You don't always have to use fucking strike back or precision. Just kind of work around with it, because some of the talents are actually pretty damn good. So keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it. So let's go over the stats. So as you guys can see, 22k weapon damage, 11 crit chance, which goes up when you're stacking at depth and all that stuff. 100 crit damage, which isn't bad. As you guys can see, the damage is still pretty high. I'm still managing to get 20k crits and all that stuff. 50% skill haste and 193k health, which isn't bad either. And that's pretty much it for the build. Honestly, it's a fun build. It hits hard. You can, if you use it properly, you can just pretty much survive most things. You can go solo manhunt, all that stuff that you guys saw from the gameplay. So that's pretty much it. After this, I'm gonna start making more just gameplay videos and topics and all that other stuff, because there aren't that many builds. At 1.7 is kind of getting stale really fast, just in my opinion. But that's pretty much it. That's it for the build. It's been your boy CJ. If this helped you in any way, if you use it and it worked, leave a like, comment if it worked, and if you guys need any help, just let me know. Hit me up on Xbox. You guys know what my gamer tag is, and if you're new, definitely make sure to subscribe. And I'm out, man. Peace.